Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of FIBA basketball. It's a good one. The U.S. going against Canada in a qualifier bout between two North American heavyweights. I'm Kevin Hart, joined by Brent Barry and Craig Anthony. Brent, a lot of talent on the floor tonight.
Oodles of talent and a ton of pride. The U.S. is the dominant team in the world, but Canada would love to pull off this upset during FIBA qualifying.
And Greg, as Brent just said, the winner here tonight can punch their ticket to the next FIBA tournament with a win.
That's the cherry on top. Canada is loaded with talent these days, and they could have nothing more than to shock the world with a win here over the U.S.
One giant difference between FIBA and NBA rules. You only get, Greg, 5 fouls in international play.
Yeah, it's 6 in the NBA. The big difference to me, if you get 2 fouls before halftime, you're probably sitting the rest of the way.
Now Clark, after the missed 3 from Thompson. Pass to Nemhard. McCollum with the ball. And they call an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Edie's checked in for Clark. And when you watch one of these FIBA games, Brent, they move so fast.
No doubt about it, Kevin. The game moves really, really fast. Fewer timeouts in international basketball. These games have a great flow to them. That's why you got to stay on top of these runs and cut them off yourself at times. It's super fun to watch that.
Thompson with the bucket.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has, putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. And that one is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Robinson. Thompson with the bucket.
And how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And it's Canada's ball. They trail by 7. The Canadian national team, Brent, continues to get better and better over the years. You know, we've seen that talent here in FIBA and across the NBA.
Gone are the days of being able to name 1 or 2 Canadian basketball players. We certainly did that with hockey, but this time it is stocked full of NBA caliber talent, 3-level scorers, and a team that can really light you up. This team is exciting.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kerr. Here's Edie. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Canada. 7-point differential. Olenek sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And Brent, the one thing about Canada is that they've had the talent over the years, but they haven't always realized their full potential.
I think that's mostly due to the competition, Kevin. FIBA has so many good teams, and it's really tough to go all the way to get the job done and stand on top of that podium. But what I love about watching Canada is that they can beat anyone on any given night, and these young guys believe.
Now Nemhard after the missed 3 from KD, and McCollum with the slam.
Gilgeous-Alexander is nothing if not a creator. Take that pass in his sleep.
Here's Thompson. That's good. That evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Canada trails by 5. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Kerr. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
When it comes to NBA players born outside the United States, Great Canada has the most all time. That caught me by surprise.
Yeah, for a long time we've had some serious Canadian talent in the league, and it feels like with each passing year we get even more great players from north of the border.
And here's McCollum after the three-pointer from Thompson. Lock at 6. Bounce pass Nemhard. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
On the wing, Thompson. Nemhard covering. Thompson right side. Shoots over Nemhard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. USA. All right, folks. 1 quarter down, 3 to go. As USA will take on Canada as the FIBA qualifiers continue. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for USA.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Well, Brent, the U.S. has never heard for perimeter talent, but they had to find a spot for MP on this team, and it looks like they have.
The skill set MP has is such a perfect fit for this Team USA. Gives them something that can't be matched by anybody else that plays his position. This is such a huge win for the U.S. and getting MP involved with this basketball team.
Johnson's checked in for LeBron. And Canada making a change here as well. Trey Lyles checked in for Eden. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Brooks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Paul. It's hauled in by USA.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Thompson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander and the way that he's working. He's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Looking who's out there now for Canada. Clark, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for George. Thompson misses. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look here for Murray. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. That's it 5 from 18. USA with another miss. Thompson's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Murray down low. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Murray, big time on the assist by Brooks.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
USA moving the ball around. The USA calls time here.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead, they're trying to shoot himself out of the slump. Maybe he needs to start moving the ball around.
And we finished one half of basketball. Canada leads by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
39.
And here we are back from halftime. Canada versus USA. The FIBA qualifiers getting started back up. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Down low, stolen by Robinson. Thompson outside. Durant sets a screen for Thompson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Thompson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for USA. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 13 points.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Easy to appreciate physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Brandon Clark at the line for 2.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. USA trails by 9. Thompson from long range. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 20 points.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's McCollum. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Again, USA.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Pass to Nemo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing him shake loose in the mid-range.
He could not get that one to go. On contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For USA, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for USA. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Canada.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Brooks. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson from about 19 feet. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for USA. Back to Thompson. Outside Durant.
2 minutes.
Now here's Thompson. Durant with the screen on Clark. Thompson passes to KD. Trying to get open is Thompson.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Nembhard finds McCollum. Shoots over Clarkson. Offline with the baseline jumper. Now USA with it. They're on a 13-5 run. LeBron with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The tie and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second team foul.
The field, LeBron.
And so here's Canada, trailing by 2. Murray outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Now the USA with it. Durant sets a screen for Thompson. Outside, KD. The three-pointer, no good. KD's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. To tie it up. And it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got it all tied up now for Canada.
Beating the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Now Brooks. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. to take the lead. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. It's good. 26 points for him.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at that. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. Good job on the glass there. Working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
And shot on the way. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. Driving in. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson passes to Durant. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Brooks with no one around. Buries the corner three. And Canada leads by 1. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Canada.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Timeout called, Canada. LeBron's checked in for USA. Stephen Curry comes in for Karis LeVert. So Canada going with almost an entirely new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Olynyk comes in for Dylan Brooks. McCollum's checked in for Dort. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Jamal Murray. Poke loose. And now USA on the break. Here's Thompson, and Curry has it in the corner. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
Split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
That one falls. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for USA?
I like their defense today. They don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on just strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he does get the second one, and that ties the game up.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
The USA calls time here. On the wing, Thompson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here's McCollum.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
He is the first one, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside, KD. Durant with a Thompson passes to Durant. Durant zooming in for the deuce.
And you sort of have that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
McCollum left side. Pass to Nemo. Free throw line jump shot. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
They set the pick. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Timeout called, Canada. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum with the ball. Olynyk screen on LeBron. It's McCollum with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
And they have a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Oh, missed it.
And after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that back.
Timeout called, Canada. And an intentional foul right there.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The USA calls time here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need a miracle back. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
So a close game sees Canada taking the